Welcome back. Well, we always hear that Christmas is a time to spend with family and loved ones, and most of you are still away visiting friends and enjoying this much-deserved year-end break with those closest to us whom we don't normally spend time with due to our busy lifestyles and work commitments during the year. But more often than not, this may also bring about its own drama, as you've seen on some of the social media trends of those uncles who always find a way to put a damper to our holidays or are just too hilarious. So you might be left feeling like you need your own holiday away from family and loved ones. Ever considered solo travel? What is solo travel? To answer these questions, we've roped in lifestyle writer Sibusiso Mkwanazi. Sibusiso, festive greetings to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Tell us more. What is a solo holiday, and is it a good idea, and what are the advantages of it?
Good evening, Alicia. Yeah, and congratulations. You made it through Christmas supper with the friends and family, like everyone else. And I think this is definitely the time when we reflect and we think, you know, that 3-bean salad was just too much. All that pressure was way too much. And this is where then you think, I need a holiday for my holiday. And that is where solo travel then comes in. In short, it basically means you plan and execute your own travel plan. So it means myself, I say, I've had enough of the family or the friends, and I go straight through to a holiday. And this is great because I get to do whatever I want the way that I want to do it. So I think, you know, you probably have been on holiday with some friends or maybe colleagues, and they wanted to wake up early or late, or some want to stay in the hotel room. Solo travel allows you to do exactly what you want, when you want it, and how you want it. This is the great part, because we know the last few days have been just Christmas, 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 and those busy WhatsApp groups. No more of those. It's just you. If you're the type of person that loves travel by yourself, this you're going to love.
The fatigue that comes from families, Busi. So look, I understand that there are also different types of solo travel, though, as you mentioned, where you can actually do a group getaway. But what are some of the options that are available?
Yeah, so I think people don't realize that solo travel can also be group solo travel. So, for example, Alicia has had enough of the aunt who was criticizing her salad, and she says, I am going to go away. And you can actually book these with like-minded people. People who've also had enough of friends and everyone else. And the great thing is, if you then want your own time, maybe you're away in the Western Cape and you say, listen, this is the group that I'm with, but I actually need half an hour or half a day by myself, that you can do that with group solo travel. No one is going to think you're being funny, right? Sometimes with family, they think, oh, why is who not around us for the next 6 hours? But with group solo travel, this is where you can say, guys, thank you very much. We've had supper together, but I'm going to explore by myself. Those are the options that you have. And there are plenty of places that you can go to here in South Africa, right? KZN, the south coast of KZN, I think is probably one of my most favorites. If you go to cities or towns like Port Shepstone, I was there a few months ago, and it is so quiet. I think that's the other thing about solo travel. If you want it to be quiet, it can be quiet. If you want it to be hectic and vibey, it can be that. Solo travel gives you that bandwidth to say, I am going to do what I want and how I want to do it. You know, then there's also plenty to do when it comes to KZN in the South Coast. There's the world's highest swing, even though I thought I was going to die. I didn't enjoy it that much. 165 meters. But if you want to be away from people, these are the type of activities that you can take part in, and you will enjoy them. And even if you don't, it's just you. No one has to know.
Look, but how do you even plan and then choose where to go? Because, I mean, if you've just spent a whole lot of money on the family holiday and also under these tough economic times, isn't a solo holiday going to cost me even more on my pocket?
Not necessarily. I think that's the great thing about solo travel. You are in charge. For example, I was in Cape Town about 3 months ago, and there's a place called Mojo Hotel. They charge from about 300 Rand a night.
Wow.
300 Rand. I promise you, and it is in Sea Point. And people think just because you're in Sea Point, you have to pay 3,000 rand, 5,000 rand a night. You don't have to. Even the activities, there are free things that you can do in Cape Town. You can walk on the promenade. You can go to the different museums that are all free. So for about 1,000 rand, if you are living in Cape Town, you can say, I am going to leave these aunties of mine and I'm going to book myself 300 rand at the hostel, and then I'm going to walk, or I'm going to cycle, bring your bicycle. Or if you're a jogger, you can do that. It's all free. It does not have to break the bank. It definitely does not.
And Spo, what are some of the other factors then that one should consider before embarking on a solo travel? Obviously, safety being at the top of that list.
Yeah, I was going to say safety is one of those reasons why you should consider solo travel, but also it could be a problem as well. And if you're one of those people that finds a group to be very comforting, maybe solo travel is not for you, but you can go with a group solo travel. Then you've got 2, 3, 4 other people that are going to make you feel like you're safe. Affordability is one of the most important key factors when it comes to solo travel. Don't try and do something that you can't afford. For now, if your budget is 1,000 rand, there are plenty of things that you can do within that. Maybe next year you get a promotion and you can afford 5,000 rand for your solo holiday. Then you can do other things. The other thing is have fun. Have lots and lots and lots of fun, because you get to do things the way that you want to. Like I said at the beginning, the family, when it's a family holiday, they will probably dictate, we are going to eat at this time. We are going to do this at this time. But it's you.
All right, Sbu, thank you so much for those great tips. That was lifestyle writer Sibusiso Mkwanazi giving us tips on what you can do in order to facilitate that solo travel. And he says, you know what, it is okay.